Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm not cooking, I'm just going to deliver a Christmas message, a bit like the Queen on Christmas Day. Well, actually, not a Christmas message other than I hope you had a great one, and I'm sorry it's late because we had a plan to do a really marvellous Christmas video. But the plan didn't include enough time to write the script, rehearse it, film it, edit it. So sorry about that. Maybe next year we'll be better organised. You never know. So what happened was, a couple of days before Christmas, we drove down to that London to visit our son and his girlfriend. And we came back yesterday, Boxing Day. So that was our Christmas, and I didn't cook a thing. The nearest I got to cooking anything was making a couple of cups of tea, so that was quite nice as well. I enjoyed it. But we did get some spectacular loot, which just blew me away because, you know, I've wanted this for like since forever. And can you believe it? I can't either. So I'm going to unbox this and have a little play with it, maybe make some bread dough. And yeah, KitchenAid, pretty iconic bit of design, industrial design. It was designed by the wonderfully named Egmont Arons in the 30s, and the design has not changed an awful lot since then. It's just been refined a bit. So very big in America, but we didn't really get them here in Europe till about 10 years ago, and I didn't really see any until I started watching the Great British Bake Off, where a KitchenAid on every counter is compulsory, except for one series where they had Kenwood, which were not as pretty. But anyway, I digress. Let's get this open. Okay, I have actually opened it before, but I haven't removed the item from the box, so there might be some surprises. Okay, there's a piece of cardboard and a poster that shows all the attachments you can get for it, which include pasta makers, ooh yeah, spiralizers, a mincer, sausage stuffers, and all kinds of good stuff. And that's an unusual thing about this particular mixer, because it does have a power hub to drive those things, which I've not seen on other mixers. Anyway, so we've got this bit of plastic. This is a lid with a pouring chute, so that'll stop me decorating the kitchen in unwanted ways. And register for guarantee, okay. And it is astoundingly heavy. I think they're made of cast iron. All right, that's okay. Instructions in many languages. Right, polystyrene crumbs. Okay. Oh my goodness. I think this will last a very long time. It's a beauty. So it has 10 speed settings, and on the other side it has this locking lever that holds the machine head in place, so you just pull that back, we can release it. And cable with lovely UK plug, proper plug, and steel bowl, 4.8 litre capacity, which is, yeah, probably plenty for the kind of things that I do. And a wire whiskey thing, not whiskey as in whiskey, but you know, as in a whisk. I know what I mean. And a flat paddle thing. I need to read the instructions to find out what you use these different things for. But I reckon this one, dough hook, which is a thing that is going to make my life so much easier. So yeah, there it is, all nice and shiny and extremely heavy. And this is the power hub where you attach attachments and a drive thing in there. So that's pretty neat. Okay, gonna have a cup of tea, then I'm gonna make some bread dough. So the flat beater is for things like cakes, pastry, mashed potatoes it says here, and biscuits and things like that. The dough hook we know is for bread dough, and the whisk is for light things like meringues, egg whites, custard, sponge cakes and mayonnaise. So to attach your attachment, there's a sort of lug on the spindle here, and there's a square cut out in the bottom of that, so that needs to go over the lug, and then you twist it and pull it down so the lug engages in that cutout. And best to test it when it's empty, because there is a possibility of these things scraping against the bottom of the bowl, in which case there's a height adjustment screw and you would need to adjust the height to just clear the bowl. And that's it. So I'm going to make some dough. Right, so I've got 450 grams of strong white bread flour in there. I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar, teaspoon of yeast, teaspoon of salt, an egg, rapeseed oil, canola oil, 125 mils of warm water, and 125 mils of milk. Okay, magic time. Whack that in there and set it on 2. The speed lever is also the on-off switch, so it has to be on 2, and apparently that will take 2 minutes, and the 2 minutes is the equivalent of kneading for 10 to 12 minutes, so don't overmix it. Okay, that's 2 minutes and that has come together in a nice ball of dough. Wow, is that magic or what? No, it's technology. Right, let's have a look at that. Okay, smooth, elastic. So I'll put that in a bowl with plastic film over it and leave it for a few hours to rise. I won't show you the actual baking. This is just my soft white bread rolls, which I've done before. I'll link to that somewhere. Anyway, so that's my Christmas sorted. Thank you, son. That is the best present I've probably ever had in my life, and completely unexpected, so great stuff. And for you lot, my fans, my cherished followers, I hope to see a lot more of you next year, and thanks for your support so far, and I hope 2018 brings you everything you wish for. Have a great time. Bye. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed it. Now please do the usual: likes, shares, comments, subscriptions, donations, patronage, all that good stuff, or just some of it. And thank you for watching, and see you next time.